just coming on here to do the 30 questions tag that has been going around. I actually watched Zelda NRJ3, I think that's her name, and it went to 30 questions. So I will start off with that. What does your name mean? My name is Sherry, and in French, chérie is the meaning of dear one or darling, and also the short form is Sharon in Hebrew, which means a fertile plain, and a variant from Cheryl from Charlotte in Old German means free man. And that's kind of funny because my father's middle name is Freeman. Number 2, where are you from? Well, I live in Vermont. I was born in New Hampshire, and I was raised in North Carolina. I was a Coast Guard and Navy brat. Number 3, what was your favorite subject in high school? My favorite subject in school was wood and metal shop. Number 4, what is your biggest accomplishment? Finishing high school and my 3 kids. 5, what is your favorite candle scent? Cinnamon spice, lilac, vanilla, and lavender. Number 6, can you cook? Yeah, I can cook. My husband's better. Number 7, what's good about your life right now? I live closer to my children and grandchildren, which is fantastic. I get to see them a lot more than I used to when I lived in Florida. Number 8, what is your sign? I'm an Aquarius. Number 9, what scares you about aging? Not a whole lot. I see what aging can do to people if you're ill, but I died in a car wreck, so aging doesn't scare me. Number 10, what's your favorite holiday? My favorite holiday is St. Patty's Day. I get to celebrate one of my grandchildren's birthday on that day. Number 11, what is your guilty pleasure? Oysters Rockefeller and lobster. And I get to have that on my birthday. Number 12, what is your favorite show to binge watch? I've watched all of Midsummer Murders. There's been a few others, but too many to name. 13, what is one thing you can't leave home without? My keys. Can't get in my house, can't get in my car if I don't have my keys. Number 14, are you a morning person or a night owl? I'm a morning person. 15, what is your favorite genre of movie? Historical documentaries. 16, what's the last thing you bought? Crochet thread and coffee. 17, what is your favorite book or author? J.D. Robb. 18, what has required the most courage in life? I threw the father of my youngest daughter, my daughter's father, out of my house after 9 years of abuse. And that was the hardest thing I had ever done in my life. '19. What is my favorite drink? Alcoholic, whiskey on the rocks. Non-alcoholic, coffee. Number 20. What is your favorite food? Seafood. And I'd rather have like a sea bass or a lobster or anything seafood. I don't like fresh water. 21. Favorite music? I don't really have a favorite genre of music. I like all music. I love classical. I love country. I like the older country. And occasionally you can hear me going down the street listening to acid rock. Number 22. Favorite time of day? Early mornings. Nobody else is up. I'm by myself. I can grab a cup of coffee and I sit and crochet until the next person gets up. Are you high maintenance? Not at all. Lucky enough to put makeup on anymore. I'm 54. I'll be 55 soon. I am not here to make anybody else happy. I'm here to make me happy. And if you're wondering who I'm petting, I'm petting my fat boy, Otis. He's trying to kick me out of my chair. How many countries? This is number 24. How many countries have you been to? I've been to 2. United States, of course, and I've been to Canada. Number 25. What's the first amusement park you'd been to? I would have to say Riverside Amusement Park in Agawam, Mass. It's now a Six Flags. Number 26. The scariest movie. I would have to say Frankenstein with Eddie Albert Jr. back when I was a kid. And as an adult, Hellraiser. Number 27. From 1 to 10, rate your fashion sense. Probably a number 4. Number 28. Excuse me. Do you see the glass as half full or half empty? I will always see the as half full. 29. Would you rather have a friend that is blunt or one that will tell you lots of white lies? I would rather a person be blunt, respectful but blunt. And number 30, would you rather be a rural or suburb? I would rather be rural and as far out in the country as you can get me. And I tag everybody who sees me tonight. So, my finished objects. I designed this cowled poncho. Hi, Otis. With the homespun. Kind of, it's a work in progress, really. I'm going to have to kind of fix the cowl part. It doesn't sit right, but it was my first time designing. And it's just for me, so who cares? I'll figure it out. And my work in progress is the Bag-A-Day shawl wrap that she just put out a few weeks ago. I've ripped this out I don't know how many times because of miscounting, missed stitches, and I'm using a Quran Big Cake for this, and that colorway is blind without my eyeballs. Blue macaron. Well, it's been a hell of a 2 weeks. I got a phone call before I came on. Excuse me. My father's home. He was released today at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I want to thank you all for all your prayers. They just touched me in my heart. And I can't wait for Saturday because we'll be having Thanksgiving with him at home. My older brother is driving in from Pennsylvania with his wife. I've got a brother that just moved back up from the Carolinas. And I've got a couple other brothers, one in Vermont and one in New Hampshire, that'll be coming. And a bunch of cousins. My grandchildren, my children will be there. But if I don't see you guys again this week, y'all have a very happy Thanksgiving. You have a great night.